Hi, my name's Sherry Brooks, and I'm the supervising rehab therapist at the Reading Veterans Home, and I'm sitting here with one of our residents, George, who is also the person who is teaching our ukulele class in the grant that was funded to the Reading Veterans Home from the Shasta Art Council, Veterans Teaching Veterans Art through art and music and enhancing our programs. We have rec therapists on staff and activity coordinators, but having veteran artists come in really enhances our program. We don't have the funding for an art therapist or a music therapist, so this grant really helps develop our programs.
Yeah, I've found with music, first of all, it opens a lot of doors. You meet some of the best people you ever want to meet, and then having opportunities to work with the veterans like this. There's not too many things that you can do that don't cost you anything and bring so much joy to people. And I found that to be so true with the music and with this program with the veterans. A lot of them are just really are anxious. I see them in the halls or at the meals, and they have questions about what they're learning, and they're excited about it. And I'm sure it's given some of them kind of a new lease on life, to have something like this. To acquire the skills to play a ukulele when you're 90 years old, I don't think it gets much better than that. You're never too old to learn something new, that's for sure.
I came to the Veterans Home and I said, I want to get involved in something that I hadn't done before. Amazing grace, how sweet, sweet the sound. I guess I'm going to practice the chords a little bit better.
Well, it's really great to see people between the ages in their 60s and up to 94 years of age. Many of them are in wheelchairs, and they have such an opportunity to become invigorated, expressive with their creativity.
The veterans, some of them are at a point in their lives where they want to explore art, they want to explore the different mediums, but they don't necessarily want a structured teaching experience. The women were more into doing jewelry. A couple of them, one of them's legally blind, and the way she puts her jewelry together is by touch, and she has made some incredible pieces just by using touch.
We have the artists coming in just make a really great connection with our veterans. And it's something that the veterans love, to connect with the community. Also going out with our veterans into the community to different, we did a photo shoot walk, we've been to Crown Camera, things like that. Connecting the veterans to the community has been beneficial in our programming.
So it was quite a joy working with the artists, the group I had, a group of veterans that I had from World War II, Korea, and my generation in Vietnam. My experience with the veterans is a personal one because I'm a veteran myself, and it was an honor to talk to these veterans and demonstrate a completed oil painting from a photograph, as if the artist was painting on location. In other words, a more impressionistic approach to painting rather than a photorealistic painting.
The perspective was really kind of weird and so on, so we did the perspective, and then the perspective gets more and more corrected. And so you'll see it phase and come into view as a finished piece.
Well, I think everyone should have an opportunity. Veterans particularly, because they've served our country. And they've served it in ways, untold ways that a lot of people don't understand. Some of them are immobile. I mean, they're having a hard time getting around. They don't walk, they're in wheelchairs and things like that. Even that, they can come out and paint and be a part of a group. It's a social experience. And it's an individual experience. One of the things that art does when people have had a dark side of their life that they're trying to overcome sometimes, it helps them get out of it because it brings them to the moment. It brings them to an immediacy with the paint and playing with it, and gets them away into being spontaneous. And I don't know what the aesthetic part of painting or something, the part of creating something that's different, looks great, that you're proud of, it's an expression of yourself. I think that it always enhances a person's spirit or his sense of well-being.